Here's an update on my game. I've been working on it, making some improvements, and I figured I'd update anybody who's interested. Um, Here's something that's new. I got this. It's called a Harmony cartridge. Uh, there's the Atari, and you put a SD card in it, and that SD card can hold every game ever made for Atari. As a matter of fact, I've heard it's only all of the games ever made fit within 1 megabyte, and that is a 8 gigabyte SD card. So it doesn't even you don't even notice it almost that it's on there. So you might be able to see there. Player two. I see he. It's a one-player game now, so I got player two kind of moving around by himself. And he goes for the ball and stuff like that. And it's after I wrote the code, I was kind of amazed by how simple it was. That's all the code controlling that player, and it's assembly language code. See, it's fun to write. I like it. But basically, what he does is he's checking to see which way the ball is going. If the ball is going away from him, he goes down and tries to shoot at the other player, and the ball's coming towards him, and passes a certain point, he'll go for the ball. That's it. So, I don't know. It works for now. I'll make it more elaborate later at some point. And then I've added a fair amount of stuff to the game. Especially at the top there, you can see various things change around. There's a score up there, two 6-digit scores, which is pretty takes a lot on an Atari. And in that one there, that's a graphics mode basically, and that's just a test pattern, which was easy to do. The game has 5 areas this game has 5 areas of the screen. I split it up that way because you want to accomplish different things in different areas. So this is top area, top 20 lines is I intended to kind of switch back and between different things, which you can see I'm working on. It's going to do more than that, but right now, like I said, it's got a score, it's got a little test pattern in there, and it also has the what's going to be a marquee. It's going to say things, so that's what fireballs means nothing there. I just copied that basically from something else. And then the second band is from here to here, and it's got mainly playfield graphics, which are these, stuff like that. So it's playfield. And it's I want to make that a little more elaborate too. I just haven't really spent any time on it. If you can see right here, these have little flashing things in them, but these two are off. They're not in the right place, and I haven't figured out how to get them in the right place. That's band 2. And then band 3 is the playfield area, and that goes from here to here, and that contains the player's missiles of the ball. And Atari is so limited that you have to choose what you're going to do, right? So that's why I got, more graphics up here, and this is more players, more objects, basically. But they're not very. I can't get as elaborate down there with that. And then band 4 is from here to here, and that's also playfield. And I'm not done with that yet either. I'm not done with any of this stuff, but see how I make it so the ball doesn't go down there yet. I stop it because I haven't finished all that. But this is where these are prizes and things are going to be down here. So these are basically supposed to be stacks of coins. And if I pick up the joystick here, I can. Wrong one. I can move down and see. You can see there's. Okay, get out of here. I'll explain that later. But see, I can go down and I pick up these coins, these stacks of coins. I don't know if you can tell, but they you pick them up one by one, and say like that, and the stacks get lower as you run over them. It's probably hard to tell. And yeah, see, so when the ball gets down there, see the ball turns purple, and all weird things happen to it. That's what I mean. You can only do so many things, and I haven't really finished down there yet either. And then band 5 is down at the bottom. That's going to match that one. That's all that's going to be. But the idea of this game, as far as play goes, is that the ball, it's not just a Pong game. It's going to play way differently. See, I could really I can really make the ball go fast there. The way I have the logic, it'll increase. The longer you certain ways you hit the ball, it's going to go pretty fast, like that. And then the ball is going to, different things are going to happen. You can see how the ball comes to me or to the other player and kind of hugs them. Well, the goal of that is what's going to happen is if you, for example, if you shoot the ball too many times with your little missiles, it'll get mad at you and come after you, and then you'll lose points, or the other player will get points, something like that. The idea is it's not just regular Pong. It's got variations to it, and especially with the ball speed and stuff. Or the ball might just run away and leave the screen, things like that. So here's another. See how the ball turns yellow and then it's green. That's sort of characteristic of Atari. See, I can make it turn yellow, or I can make it turn purple. That's because the ball takes on the same characteristics of the playfield. So right there, he's yellow. And then what I do is I change the playfield color to green. But I can't time it right. I can't get it to be like right where that guy's standing right now. I would need to change the color right to green right here as the TV scans across. When the electron beam is there, it's got to be green right there. And it's very hard to do. The timing, you know what the timing is, and you know where to place it, but the problem is there's just not enough time for other things. Like this player, you probably can't tell either, he's red up here, he's got a blue band there, and he's different color grays and things like that. Well, I'm working on that. Well, and I can't get it done in time to get the ball to be green right at the right moment. So, and I don't think I'm ever going to be able to work that out. I'm going to have to have a mode of the ball. You see how the ball comes after you. That's probably the time I'll be able to make them a different color. And when it's just doing regular Pong, I'm just going to make it yellow probably, so I don't have to deal with that. So in other words, if I can keep the ball away from the walls, I can change its color without it being a weird problem. And also, if I can keep the ball away from there too, right? Because it turns purple. And it's a whole bunch of other stuff. I still have to notice there's no sound. I added some sound. I'm not that familiar with programming the sound yet, but I did work on it and added some sounds and things. But yeah, it's just a long list of stuff. This is, if you look at my program, it's like 2,000 lines right now, and they have code and comments and things. It's not all code, but it starts to get. I start to get confused. I start to forget where I've done things and stuff like that. But that's why I'm taking a little break today. I'm like, I don't want to go. I got to start on some new stuff on this, and I just didn't want to read through and find things that I'd put and where I'd put them. But it's I might just cut this project a little short, just so it can be an actual completed game. Like things on the Atari, like the reset switch, that doesn't work. Game select doesn't work, just because I haven't written it yet. I'll probably have a couple different game variations for it. But anyway, it's kind of a fun game. I see like when you shoot the other player, it doesn't do anything. That's not done yet. Got to work on that. But I do like the way the ball moves when it's in the pong mode. There, you can really whip the ball at the other guy. So, whoop, see, I got lost up there. Again, just something I just got to write in there so the player just can't go whoop and leave. And it's probably happened, but the ball can escape. Honestly, don't know how that's happening because the way I wrote that, I don't know how it ever gets. I don't know how that's happening, but I'll figure it out. Pick up the coins. Zip, zip, zip. Yep. See there. All that is just loose ends. You just gotta put limits on things. That's it. That's it for now.